This artwork has been supplied to me free of charge from Fanhome.com. Please pop along to their website and see all of the other build-up artworks that they have to offer, as well as other collections of collectible things. Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 89 of Building Robocop. In this issue, we are putting the back panel together. This is quite a big build issue, so we'll be getting to that as soon as we've had a look through here. The promotional campaign before release. Crime has a new enemy. I haven't rewatched it again yet, but I will. I'm not sure about the black suit. I think I prefer the silver. But there you go. I know this wasn't as successful as the previous one, the original, but there you go. Battlefield tested. It's 209. 209? Was it 208? Was it the original 209? I'm thinking 208, but I could be completely wrong. I don't remember. So yes, this is the back part 2. So we're finishing off the neck support, putting the neck tube down over it. And then we need to bring in the legs and attach the legs to the torso. Then we put the battery compartment on, and then we put the battery compartment in the... Oh yeah. Let's just put in the leg assembly together. Then we've got to build up the battery compartment and then insert it into the back, then plug it in, and then the back goes over the back. We put in some batteries and we test the voice. I'm sure I've got 2 AAA batteries floating around. So we'll get him mostly assembled and working. Cybernetic proletariat. It's a word that I don't use, but I think I know about it. It's like a early stages of adopting the computer life saves the same spectre of fear being replaced by present. Social thing. Cybernetic revolution. Yeah, interesting stuff. Caregiver robots putting on a compression stock. I don't know. Robots. Yeah, I mean, why has it got normal hands? Why not? Is there not a better method for putting a sock on? I don't know. Some sort of sock tube. Spintronics and Twistronics. I don't know what they are. Never heard of those. Spin is a property of particles defined by quantum physicists that could be used to encode information. Oh, okay. So this is going beyond quantum computing. This is actually using particle physics to have memory. Interesting. Yes, because obviously magnetic drives have been a thing. But graphene stacked in 3 or more layers has the potential towards electrical conductivity at near ambient temperatures. That's going to be quite cool. Nano computing is on its way. Right, let's clear this out of the way and let's get this whole build thing done. Right, so first things first. This is what I've received today. We've got our rubber neck piece. Our guard, that's going to be the first thing that we put on. The battery compartment. And I need QP screws to begin with. We've got the little bits for the battery cover, which we haven't got yet. It's interesting. Right, QP. We're using those to hold the neck guard in place. 2 of them. And the neck guard is obviously going on here, not there yet. We've got the neck guard on the front. This is going on the back. We've got 2 holes there that are going to line up with that. And that's going to go on there. Like that. Doesn't feel quite right. Something doesn't feel right. That's moving around a bit. Why is that not attached securely to his front? Maybe this is what is going to attach it securely. Once his back's attached, it's got to be in that. So yeah, this is going to go onto those 2 there. Like that. With those 2 screws holding that together. There we go. So that goes on there. I'm not liking that. That doesn't feel right to me. It feels like that should be attached. Oh, there you go. It sort of unclipped itself a little bit. So that's better. That's got on there now. Right. So then this is going on there. Now that is obviously shaped, and that is lower on the front. So it's going to have to go on that way round, I think. So that is going to go over there, inside of that. And there we go. So that's in there. Cool. Ready for the head panel to go over the top of that. Then I need to bring in the leg piece, which I haven't brought in yet. So what I'm going to do is actually skip past that bit momentarily and get this locked in place with SP screws, which are tiny. So I'm going to use a tiny screwdriver for those. Out of the way, bring in this one. So this is basically going to hold the nut in place on there. That goes in there, that goes over the top of that. And just how smoothly does that go together? Oh, fairly smoothly. I thought I was going to have more trouble with that. But there we go, that is that. So I need to then get that attached to the back. I can do that without having to worry about the legs. That's obviously going to be on the outside. Thusly, we need GP screws for those, which should be that one, I should think. They're the ones that I can't see the name of. Yep, there's a G. So 4 of those. We'll hold that together. Back to the big screwdriver for that. There we go. Right, let me get the 4 of these screwed together and then bring in the legs and see how that's all going to fit. Okay, I have amended things. It says use GP screws for those, but they're far too big. So I've gone to the AP screws, which weren't being used anywhere else. So they must have supplied them with this for a reason. I'm sure they just made a misprint to tell us to use the GP, because I need all the GPs, because 4 of them are going to hold that in place and 4 of them are going to hold the legs in place. So yeah, definitely need that there. So let's get these wires out the way up there. Bring in the legs, which are going to attach on there. We've got 4 posts here and the 4 posts there, or 4 holes there. So this is going to be the tricky bit of getting everything lined up, whereas keeping the waist piece. It's got to go further down than that and that. No, I think that does only go down to there. So that's going on there like so. So if I hold this like that, I might be able to get at least one of these in. That feels like a thing. Yep, right, I'm going to get the other 4 of these in. Then I've just got to plug in, well, it's the blue to the blue and the red to the red. Then that will go over there like so as well. And then we can try pushing the button and see what happens. Okay, there we go. Actually, only 3 screws. There isn't one this side. And getting them lined up so the frame fits together. I'm still not quite right. It's still popped in a bit. So I'm going to have to loosen this one off. Get that side popped in the right way round. I think the posts are a little bit long and you've got to get them just lined up just right, like that, and then manage to get it tightened up without popping it out of place. But there we go. That's both sides attached and secure, and the top done. So let's push the button. The batteries are in. Let's see what happens, if you can hopefully hear it. There we go. I like that one. Yeah. I think the trouble one might be my favourite line. If I can turn him over a bit without popping the sides out again. Getting the speaker upwards. There we go. So that is that. I like it. I popped his leg out as well, where his gun lives. There we go. So I shall go and get him stood away in the corner, because the next bit we're doing, I think, is the chest bit, but I don't think we're attaching it to anything yet. But for now, I shall put him away carefully without popping his joints. But yeah, that all seems to be... No, that side's not quite right now. Was that? That's the opposite side to the one I had trouble with. Anyway, let me get him sorted out and put away. But for now, that's another issue done. Join me for the next one, the final one of this delivery, very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.